Holly Madison. Hollywood's dark side and the price of fame. Hollywood, the land of dreams, fame, and fortune. But as Holly Madison, a former Playboy model and one of Hugh Hefner's longtime girlfriends, reveals, it's not all glitter and glam. For her, stepping into Hollywood wasn't a thrilling ride to stardom, it was a crash course in the darker side of the industry. Madison left the Playboy Mansion in 2008, but she hasn't been shy about sharing her journey and the unsettling truth she uncovered along the way. The 45-year-old mother of two recently opened up in an interview with Fox News Digital, describing Hollywood as a place with a dark underbelly. She confessed that, from the moment she arrived, there was a palpable energy that felt wrong. When you're that young woman who steps off the bus from the Midwest or wherever you're from, Madison says, there are leeches looking to take advantage of and destroy you everywhere. She's not just talking about powerful men in suits, but also the less glamorous figures, pimps on the street and those involved in sex trafficking. It was a harsh reality she faced head-on when she moved to LA at just 19 years old. In a shocking twist, Madison admits that she felt safer inside the Playboy Mansion than out in the world. It felt like almost the sanitized corporate version of sexuality, she explained. Despite the chaotic and morally questionable world of Playboy, Madison says she believed the mansion was her sanctuary, at least compared to the uncertainty of struggling to make ends meet and the dangers lurking outside. I thought I was going to end up like the Black Dahlia or something, she recalls, referencing one of law's most infamous murder cases. Madison's exit from the mansion came at age 29 after the conclusion of The Girls Next Door, the reality TV show that gave viewers a peek into the life of Hefner's girlfriends. By then, Madison had already penned a memoir, Down the Rabbit Hole, in which she detailed years of emotional and verbal abuse. Looking back, Madison now warns any aspiring model hoping for their big break in Hollywood to keep your circle of friends close. She believes that having people who can offer honest advice, especially when things start to spiral out of control, is crucial. Her advice doesn't stop there. Do your research, Madison stresses. Dive in on the downsides of every different industry. She reflects on her own naive belief that she could conquer the world at just 18 or 19 years old, thinking she could live the carefree life of a man with no emotional attachments. But, as she learned the hard way, doing things like that carries a lot of emotional weight. It's all too easy to get caught up in the moment, but Madison urges people to look at cautionary tales before diving into anything too deeply. Madison's first episode of the Playboy Murders Season 3, which airs this Monday on Investigation Discovery, ID, tackles the tragic death of Kimberly Fattorini, a Playboy casting associate and part-time model. Fattorini died from a lethal mix of alcohol, cocaine, and the date rape drug GHB at just 30 years old. Her death left a cloud of suspicion, with her friends reaching out to Madison after the second season aired, requesting that her story be told. Everything about her story just looks so familiar to me, Madison said, adding that it's a terrifying reminder of how vulnerable young women in Hollywood can be. Fattorini's death is still under investigation, with a wrongful death lawsuit filed by her parents. It's alleged that negligence on the part of those around her played a role, and there's even evidence suggesting that she knew she'd been drugged before she died. As the details unfold, Madison can't help but draw parallels to her own experiences. It's just a really scary feeling to look at a case like this and feel like this could have been me or one of my friends when we were out partying and just having fun, being normal young people, she admits. And for anyone wondering whether Playboy should have stepped in to find answers, Madison offers a nuanced perspective. While she acknowledges that Playboy was a massive company with countless employees, she still believes that accountability is necessary in cases like this. So, what can we learn from Holly Madison's journey? Perhaps that fame and success come with more than meets the eye. Hollywood may promise you the stars, but as Madison's story reveals, you have to be prepared to face the dark shadows lurking in the background.